This coming Saturday is the second ever AEW event.
Yeah.
Entitled Fyter Fest. Fyter Fest will be coming to us from the Daytona Beach, Florida, in conjunction with the CEO Gaming Convention. And with that, we have, I think, 8 or 9 matches on the show. And we're going to give our predictions, but keep in mind, AEW has not started TV yet. We really don't know how they want to really book their wrestlers, because here's the one thing I'm kind of perplexed about. In leading up to Double or Nothing, their big thing was wins and losses matter. We're going to keep records, and we're going to this, and we're going to that, right? But have we ever seen anything as far as what the wins and losses mean, and a record and a sheet of this guy's got this win, this guy's got these losses, and this means this, and this means that? No. So I don't know what all that talk was. So again, we don't know how they're going to be booking guys. So we're just going to try and give our predictions of what we think may happen. These are uneducated guesses because, again, it's such a new company that there's so many questions to what are they trying to do with this and what are they trying to do with this. So we're just going to go through and we're gonna have some fun with it. So we'll start with the buy-in, which I guess is the official name for their kickoff show. And the first match we have here is a hardcore match with Michael Nakazawa taking on CEO promoter Alex Jebailey. Now, Alex Jebailey was supposed to wrestle last year at the CEO show that they did do with New Japan, but leading up to the show, he actually tore his Achilles training, so he has actually never had an official match.
Sure, let's just have the Alex dude win. Why not?
That's what I'm thinking. Omega's buddy.
Yeah, they'll give him a win.
I mean, it's a pre-show. It doesn't matter for anything, so.
And it helps that it's a hardcore match.
So this one's got me a little perplexed. So it says it's a triple threat tag team match. It says winner advances to All Out for an opportunity at a first round bye in the AEW World Tag Team Championship tournament.
Yes.
So why do you need to wrestle 2 matches to get a bye when in the end, aren't they really just going to wrestle 1 extra match than everybody else?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. And then WWE's trying to do the same thing, where the Kabuki Warriors are taking on the Iconics in Japan this weekend, and if the Kabuki Warriors win at this random house show in Japan, then they get a tag title shot.
Well, they just want to win in their hometown. I don't.
But I'm gonna go best friends because I don't see them really doing much right now with Private Party, and SCU's so over. They want to use them as much as possible in this tournament.
Yeah, I've got best friends picking up that win.
So going forward, a very
BFFs.
interesting match. They say it's 20 years in the making.
I dropped my weed.
Uh-oh.
I picked up my weed.
Christopher Daniels will be taking on Chima. Now, this match can go either way. And honestly, to help out the OVW partnership and say, hey, let's put these OVW guys over since they did lose at Double or Nothing, I'm going with Chima. I think Daniels will let him take the victory here.
Yeah, let's go with Chima. I like that. Chima's
I mean, it's like it's not going to hurt Daniels. Daniels is still going to be super over with the SCU gimmick.
Oh, absolutely.
And having Chima go over Daniels, someone as popular as he is, it's going to be like, well, wow, he beat him. What else are they going to do with these OWE guys?
Yeah.
So then we have a triple threat women's match. The only women's match yet officially announced. There is a graphic floating around for another women's match, but we're not going to talk about that. It's supposed to be on the pre-show, but it hasn't been officially announced, so we're not predicting anything of it. But this match sees Nyla Rose, Riho, and Yuka Sakazuki. I would assume maybe since we're going to be building up towards the first AEW Women's Champion, which the title will be revealed at All Out. I don't know if the title is going to be the champion's going to be crowned there as well. But I'm going to go Nyla Rose as somebody they're going to want to push.
Yeah, they're really going to want to push Nyla Rose.
I mean, if they go with what I said last week, Nyla becomes the first champion, and then Kylie Ray knocks her off. But
yeah,
that's all hearsay. Going forward, we've got Cody taking on Darby Allin. This one I'm not that sure about.
I don't like Darby Allin that much, man.
I've only seen him a couple of times.
He scares the shit out of me. I'll tell you that right now. Just looking at them, man, looks like I'm gonna fucking have some like.
Who are you more scared of, him or Jimmy Havoc?
I like Jimmy Havoc though. He's a very hot man. This kid looks like the kid that you knew in middle school that used to listen to like My Chemical Romance, but never really grew up, and now you think he kills cats in his free time. Cody's gonna win this fucking match. I don't know. He's a weird in
his free time.
Yeah, you've not like serial killers always start with like killing animals first.
Okay then.
Yeah, he looks like a murderer.
Sure, we'll go with that.
But I've got Cody picking up the win.
You've got Cody.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
Okay. I mean, I think you would maybe want to do Cody since the big main event for the next show is Cody and Dustin versus the Young Bucks. So you keep Cody looking good. They could build Darby Allin up later once they get television. So yeah, I'll go Cody as well.
Yeah.
So then in a match that is actually very interesting to me as far as how they push these guys, not just who wins, but how these guys get used in this match. It's a four-way with Hangman Page, who we know is a number one contender along with Jericho to become the first champion. And you got Jungle Boy, Jimmy Havoc, and MJF, who is going to be a freaking star for them. So it's just like, I think they're going to let all these guys shine big. I see Jimmy Havoc possibly taking the pinfall because he's probably, to the American audience, which is their main audience, the least known, maybe. And I mean, I would say you got to go Hangman, but
here's what I've got.
Okay,
go ahead.
Let me see if you're thinking the same thing. Go for it.
So I've got basically what you're going to see in this match is a good way to set up feuds. You'll just have Jungle Boy and Havoc go at it. MJF and Hangman Page will have a little bit of a scrap, and it'll be mainly them two. And I've got Page pinning Havoc.
So here's what I think could happen.
Go ahead.
Everybody's down. Page hits his finisher on Havoc. We think that's it. And at the last second, MJF jumps back in, throws out Page, jumps on Havoc, and steals the win. Page still looks good as far as he basically won the match as far as he had the match won, but smarmy heel bullshit MJF stole the victory.
Yeah.
Continuing the Hangman MJF stuff, making both guys look really good in turn. So I think it could come down to MJF winning after stealing the victory from Hangman Page, who had it all wrapped up. Because you've already got, just think about it, you've already got Hangman established as the first number one contender. He's already a big star because he's on being the elite every week. He's in the elite group, whatever you want to call them.
The
so
elite.
you can't really take him down anymore. But what better way to make MJF even more hated than to steal that win from the man that they all wanted to see win?
Yeah, I like the way you think there. That's some good thinking right there.
So I'm going MJF. And I think Jungle Boy is going to stand out huge in this match. I just have a feeling that they're going to let Jungle Boy shine. Because all of them are really behind the development of Jungle Boy.
Yeah, and Jungle Boy is such a cool dude. I saw him once at an APW. I smoked weed with him.
What?
At the fucking Kid I Watch Wrestling thing.
I didn't know he was there.
Yeah.
Well, if he was smoking with you, then that means AEW doesn't drug test.
Well, I'm sure they do. He just hasn't. Yeah.
So going forward, I mean, this one's a no-brainer. It's Jon Moxley versus Joey Janela. I mean, Jon Moxley.
Moxley's going to go over.
He has to.
But I think it will be a fun match.
Oh, yeah. I thought they would add like a street fight element to it or something, or a no holds barred just because of who these two guys are, but
I'm glad that they didn't.
Why?
I like here he is back, not in some crazy gimmick match. It's just let's remember how he was.
Right, and I get that, but it's like for these two guys though.
Yeah, because you could do multi-thing with this. This is probably going to be a long-term thing.
True. I mean, we do know that All Out Moxley is facing Omega, but we don't know what Moxley's doing for Fight for the Fallen yet.
Exactly.
So finally I guess it's the main event. 6-man tag team match. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega taking on the team of the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix, and Laredo Kid. Now remember, at Double or Nothing, the Young Bucks defeated the Lucha Bros. Yes. Last weekend, the Lucha Bros defeated the Young Bucks to regain the AAA Tag Team Championships. So you can't really... And I know I'm using WWE 50-50 booking logic here.
Yeah, because it's just what we're used to.
Exactly. It's just what we're used to thinking, well, if they won at this show, then they got to win at the next one. It's not the case. Again, just like I said with Cody, he's going to be main eventing the next show. Bucks are in that match as well. So do you have the Young Bucks and Kenny go over? Because think about it. Pentagon and Phoenix, they're already big. They got the tag titles from AAA. We don't know how much more the AAA tag titles are going to be featured in AEW since they don't have tag titles yet. They will this fall. So I guess you can have the Young Bucks win again. And then I don't know if I would do this, but maybe at All Out, do like a ladder match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. Kind of like
you
cap off
can do
that
some
feud.
kind of big gimmick match and
because what I'm thinking is you eventually want to keep the AAA tag titles with the Lucha Bros. So you have the Young Bucks win again, but this time there's no stakes. So if they win again in AEW, they go, give us another shot at them AAA tag titles. I know we lost them in Mexico. Give us another shot. And then Pentagon and Phoenix can be like, whoa, let's up the stakes. Let's make it a ladder match. And then you can have the Lucha Bros finally get the win over the Young Bucks in AEW. They keep the AAA tag team titles, and you get a cool ladder match out of it to cap off this feud.
Yeah, I think that sounds best.
That's what I would do. So I'm going to go Young Bucks and Kenny Omega.
I'm going to do that as well. You're doing some fine booking tonight, sir.
I know. It's like I should be doing a freaking universe mode on 2K or something.
God damn. Apply for booking at WB.
I don't know if I wanted that job.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
But regardless, those are our predictions for AEW's Fyter Fest event. Fyter Fest is taking place this coming weekend from Daytona Beach, Florida. It will be free in the U.S. and Canada on Bleacher Report Live. Unfortunately, if you live anywhere outside of the U.S. and Canada, you will have to pay, it's like $9 on Fight TV. But yeah, I think it should be a really fun show. You going to join me for the post show, or do you have to work on Saturday night?
I can tell you right now.
Or yeah, not sure yet.
I can tell you right now. Let me pull up my schedule for work.
Gotcha.
Is it this one? Saturday. Yep, 1 to 9:30, baby.
All right, I'll get it.
Alrighty, for sure.
So I'll be live following Fyter Fest right here, of course, on the PWUnlimited YouTube channel, talking about that show. Should be a fun show. Got a lot of interesting matches.